Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. George Springer the next to hit, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, George.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Jose Altuve is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Michael Brantley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Springer on third with 2 out. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros plate 2. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. 0-1 the count. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Devers is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count still at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Grounded back up the middle. There is Altuve, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching.
Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But they strike. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Correa, left field and carrying well. Looking up is Benintendi. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Benintendi. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel as they take the lead 4-3.
Batting ninth.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Benintendi is right there, and that will retire the side. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
So striding forward now, Alex Verdugo. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 from Greinke. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpire.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Rafael Devers is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. There's 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2. Now in the box, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw gets him 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. And the deficit holds at 5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. This is foul right side. Martinez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Correa is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's for the Red Sox.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Greinke's ready. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. One away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Verdugo is there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 10.
Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros able to tie it here on the just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. This ball game still. Digging in to try it again. Martin Maldonado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Maldonado.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Oh, 1, here it comes. On the move again from first. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Benintendi is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
A little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Xander.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 44.
Ready for another shot now. Yordan Alvarez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He pulls this one into right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Astros. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Altuve at second. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now back, first
Stepping in, Bobby Dalbec. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This ball game still tied 5-all. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31.
7th inning ready to roll, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Popped him up. Devers has it, and there's 1 away.
Next to the Astros.
Ready once again, Kyle Tucker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and they have taken the lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Maldonado.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Stepping in now, George Springer. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run as they open up an 8-5 lead. Colton Brewer will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Jose Altuve will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they open up a 4-run lead. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. Alex Bregman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. There goes Brantley. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's certainly. Next up for the Red.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
First pitch of the at-bat.
For the Astros, number 47.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the 1st out.
The batter, the second
And that'll bring up the former 1st-rounder Christian Arroyo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. At the plate, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Josh Taylor is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Carlos Correa will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Benintendi is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So coming to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. 2 down.
The first baseman.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now back.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. One more for the bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1 to count. And the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. First pitch on its way. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Darwin's Hernandez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit softly down the line at first. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Yordan Alvarez is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, number 1.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Ryan Brazier comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Ready now, Kyle Tucker. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
The catcher, Martin.
So stepping in, Martin Maldonado. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they strike here. Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And to start out the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Noli Paredes, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Your attention, please. Now,
First pitch on its way.
number 60.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First delivery to him on the way.
Bradley Jr.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-5 in this one today. Houston wrap out 19 hits. Zach Greinke pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.